Hello everybody, welcome back to Rich's Revolution, another Marvel Future Revolution video. So this one is all about most wanted targets or targets in general. So as a lot of you know, if you go to your operations, you will then find that you've got most wanted, and the most wanted is then, you've got some here. Now it will be specific to certain areas. One of the great things about the most wanted or kind of like boss villain locations is that on the left hand corner you've got how many you've got to defeat. That is very handy. It is more handy when you're trying to target your activity log, which we'll go over in a minute. But this is all about trying to do your boss battles, so to speak. And it's great because if you click the most wanted here, there is like a link of like showing like, okay, well these are the various different types of ones you've got to defeat for different types of areas. So it's like that today's targets or whatever. It is what it is. But what I'm doing is I'm going to be doing these ones because it's part of the mission. But as well, I do want to talk about the way to improve the grind method of it, because there are some like tips and tricks when it comes to most wanted and doing this. Okay, so first of all, in the right hand corner you'll click and you'll find Gamma Shelled Gogger, so to speak. So there's various ones to go and fight. So that's what we're going to go and do now, is go and fight that. It's today's target, it's spawned, and then we can click the bottom right hand corner here to speed up the process to go as quickly as we can, and hopefully we get there. But a lot of the times you have to face off some of the bosses, and also the length of time and the volume that you have to do. If you're looking for a good opportunity to kind of do things when it comes to records and your activity for different areas, these different regions here, then you can click on them and then kind of go and click on the villain log, and it gives you like you can go here. You can also look at the most wanted, as we've said here, but it is better to kind of go by the method of checking out the mini map, which is as soon as we've got ourselves in place, hopefully the most wanted doesn't die. Good, he's not dead. Right, that's good. So we're going to go one-on-one with him now. I'm going to auto fight because I think I'm fine. I'm not actually doing as much damage. Oh no, I'm doing all right. I'm doing all right. I might have to actually play this, and what I mean by playing it is I might have to kind of like take control as we fight above. Let's just take myself just to rotate myself around because I'm a little bit in the way here of like my footage. But yeah, like the kind of main thing with this, or the main thing to say with this, is like clicking on your mini map right here and then kind of going to this area here, which just kind of shows you all the villains, and it's got here like today's targets and stuff. So that's really the thing. This is a lifesaver for this, and also there's some other methods that you need to really consider. Now here's the thing, you can switch between channels to see if there is any of the bosses you want to go up against. So we can't at the moment because we're in battle, but you might be able to do something by clicking on there, top left hand corner, and clicking between the different channels. You can't channel hop like quickly, but it does mean that you're able to kind of like at least within a time frame switch between them, because you're going like, okay, well the targets aren't coming up, so therefore like it's going to take me forever to get myself either one or many, because you have to repeat it. That's the thing, guys. You've got to repeat this. I would say it gets easier when to do the clearing of the targets list. So what I mean by that is like these here, by getting this like it's 2 of 30. When you get to Sakaar, you get Midgardia, and I think actually it's definitely those two. Xander, kind of, but you have to do a higher volume to then get your 100%ing of those regions. And this is the point where you go, oh, I can't be bothered to wait to do 30 times in one area. And this is why I would say for anybody that's doing any kind of grind is when you're doing this element, or you're doing side events or side quests, especially when you're doing alt, is tail off and hit these here a little bit, and then kind of like, and then go back to what you're doing. It will still register if you've done a little bit of damage on these particular bosses here. It does mean for something. I'm going to try and give a little bit of an example of that while something is being fought. Now I'm fighting right here, and it's kind of annoying because like nobody's around to help. So we're going to try this out in another one in a sec. So here's hopefully an example here. So we're going to hit the screamer just for a little bit right here, just like that. Then what we're going to do is we are going to back off, and then we're going to go and work on something else, just like that. So what we'll do is now, yeah, just kind of like go and do our own thing. You know, just chill. And you can see in the distance, this person called Sir Real is fighting. Now, it's really sucks because I really would like to kind of like go and help them out. But I just want to kind of like give you the point for the video. Like, you can go over, do a little bit of damage, back off, do your own thing, and boom, hey presto, look, I've just gone and done that for no effort whatsoever. But it's not really the best thing to do, and it's not fair on other people, but it's like, it's a method to kind of get the most wanted done in a quick time frame without doing anything. Like, as I said, I could have done a little bit of damage, backed off, gone and done some mob clearing, and do some other questing. So that's what I'm talking about. It's all about time efficiency, saving yourself time and farming. So that's just like a quick tip with that one there. Now, people may be saying about like prime targets, and prime targets, they take ages to spawn up. By defeating different ones in different areas, you will find they will pop up, and that's great. That does mean that you're able to get them done, but it does take time. Everything is incredibly time consuming when you're doing the most wanted, and especially when you've got to defeat certain heroes and villains like Ares, right the way through to Arn and Zola and Maestro. It takes time and can be very frustrating. So it's the earlier ones that are usually best 100%. Xanderth, Hydra Empire, and New Stark City. Sometimes they don't spawn when you'd like, but you know, good luck in that. But yeah, that's just really like the top tips with that. As I said, it is kind of like, it's a lot easier just to kind of like to have a little bit of a hit into some of these targets, do a little bit of damage here and there, and then you're able to kind of like back off again. Same principle right here. Where has he gone? He's right there. So yeah, you can just like do a few hits there like that one, go over to the other one that's there in the area, and then again, just like I've done a few hits there, that's cool. Go and power over here, and then see if we've got like some more health on the one that's over here, and it does mean then that's great. I'm able to grab 2 kills for the price of doing very little. So like that, I'm just gonna do a hit. I'm actually gonna do an ultimate just because I'm a mad lad like that. And again, as I said, I can then back off now, go and chill somewhere, go and do some mob clearing, go and do some quests, and then what I've done is I should then give myself the opportunity that then it should pop up, and I should have got then 2 for limited effort like that. As I said, I don't say that this is the best thing in the world, but if you're looking to power level, power grind, then this can be a really decent method for you. And like, as you see, we're just defeated with doing minimum effort. But as I said, it's always important to camaraderie and helping out a fellow person. It's just one of those things. If you've got the time, go help out. If you don't, go and do this method if you want. But yeah, as I said, don't condone it because everyone should be friends. I hope you enjoyed this video. It's been a quick tip video on Most Wanted, on grinding those mobs, those prime targets and things like that. Just wait for those prime targets to appear and you should be able to smash it. Appreciate you for coming by and watching this video. Hope you enjoyed it. Check out some content on Marvel Future Revolution on screen now. Lots more to post on this channel very soon. Appreciate you. Grind guides, you name it. Hero specific stuff. Much love. Goodbye.